Please help me welcome distinguished Toastmaster John Jacob.
Mr. Toastmaster, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give a presentation now that I gave 3 or 4 years ago. I don't normally do that, but I think it's appropriate to today's situation. We're living today with unemployment that's high, and it's going to continue high, obviously. Now, our economy is going down the tubes, and it's not coming back very quick. And also, we have a disaster called socialism that's going to make our lives much more difficult. But in spite of all that, we have a country that has more opportunities than the rest of the world put together. And I'll tell you a story of that. In 1965, I was the accounting manager for the Johnson & Johnson plant at Milltown, New Jersey. Every 90 days, we had meetings. I can't remember all the meetings and what they were about, but we had meetings. And they were at these plush places on the shore. And my place was closer to the shore than the rest of them, so I could get there about a half hour earlier than everyone else. And I got a cold drink, went out into the shore, and they had big chairs. I sat down, and the Atlantic Ocean was coming through. It was really nice. And one time, a fellow sat next to me, came up and sat next to me. He had a handlebar mustache. And I introduced myself, and he said, "My name is Kidda." So I asked, "Is that any relation to the Kidda Safety Company?" He said, "I am the safety company." I said, "How did you ever start a safety company?" He said, "Have you ever been to New York Public Library?" I said, "Yeah, I worked over there for a while, so I've been to the library." During the Depression, a bunch of us who were unemployed went to the library. It was the only place that had fans in the summertime and heat in the wintertime, and that's what we needed. And then they saw we were just there for that, and they asked us to leave unless we had a book. So we all got a book, and we just read things. So one time I was reading a book one morning, and it was, you know about boring, the statutes for the city of New York, one after another. And one of them said was a rope ladder has to be in every elevator, has to have a rope ladder. Now, the reason for that was at the end of the 19th century, Otis had this elevator thing, and people got scared. The people in government said, "We've got to sell this thing because we got to go up, not around." And so they had safety devices and backup devices and that, but still the people thought, what if we get stuck between the floors? So the city said, "All right, we'll make a law, every elevator has to have a rope ladder." And that seemed to satisfy people. Then Kidda said, "I don't recall seeing any rope ladders." And so we went out of the library and went to the nearest building, and then back then in the 30s, almost all the elevators had elevator operators, and some of them were automatic. And he went into the elevator, asked for the 10th floor, and on the way up he said to the operator, "Where is your rope ladder?" The guy said, "What? Here's your rope ladder." "You don't have a rope ladder?" "Oh." And the ones that were automatic, he pushed the button, and up he went, he looked all over the place. No rope ladder. So that evening, he went home and developed a rope ladder. He went to the different places in New York City, and he said to the managers, "It says here on this statute that you have to have a rope ladder, and I don't see any rope ladders in any of your elevators, but I am able to put one in for you if you wish and such." Of course, so everybody said yes. I mean, that was the law. And he said to me, after about a moment of silence, he said, "John, do you have any concept of how many elevators are in New York City?" He grew a business so big that they had all kind of safety. In fact, in one case, he was selling fire engines. That's how big the company was. All because he had that opportunity. And he said to me, "I'm not telling you this." He says, "You got a shirt and a tie and a coat on." He says, "You don't need all this kind of stuff." But he said, "It's important that you, as everybody else, knows the opportunities that are there." He said, "Did you notice when I found out about the rope ladders, I put the book down. There's probably 50 more places in that book. You have opportunities like that." And I left them because I was too busy with the rope ladders. He said, "I'll bet there's 50 opportunities in the library in Chicago, Dallas, Los Angeles, Atlanta." He said, "They're all over the place. That everybody could get those out." You're probably not going to do it. That's okay. I don't mind that. You're not going to do it because you don't need to right now. But you have to know that there's opportunities out there, and the opportunities are so great that you will probably never understand all of them. Now, I'm not telling you that you should run out to the library today. I'm saying no, but you should understand, as bad as things are, as rotten as they get, this place has more opportunity than we know what to do with. We have to do something about it. I mean, nobody's going to go to the library and bring a book to you and say, read here. But you have to do something about it. But the problem is, it's there. We don't understand other countries. If they read that in the library, they probably wouldn't be able to do anything about it anyway. But the idea is, we have to understand and tell other people, this country, tough as things are now, and I certainly don't agree with the government and half the things that are going on, but it's the greatest country in the world. It has more opportunity than the rest of the world put together. And we only have to do is just take the opportunity when it comes. I think if we could appreciate more, we'd have a better country out of it. And people saying, you're going to hear a lot of negative things, from me too, a lot of negative things, but remember, all the negativity in the world still doesn't change the fact that we are the land of opportunity, and we'll continue to be that as long as Americans are thinking properly.